It's Black Supernova here, Heroes After Dark, and I'm about to go through my weekly pickups, so check them out. First off, yes, the Doom Boom is real. I have a FF 259 John Burns cover, Dr. Doom Doomsday, right? It's Avengers Doomsday. This next book is a book I've been looking for a while. Shuri meets Miles Morales. It's a Shuri issue number 6. Love the artwork on here. This is a book I'm excited to add in my collection. From that infamous Hudlin run of Black Panther number 32. Also, I have a Daredevil 245. As you see, the Daredevil is on the cover with the Black Panther. This is actually a really cool issue, kind of funny. Black Panther cousin is dating, as you see the villain here, and he's stealing things because he needs money to take care of Black Panther's cousin. It's a good issue, so check it out. Fun read. I did pick up a couple slabs. First slab I picked up was a Jungle Action Black Panther number 6, first appearance of Killmonger. Now I'll be honest, I've been looking for this book for a while. Because of the movie hype, it had went up a whole bunch, and it's back down now, and it's in the collection. I was able to get a 7.5 at a really good price, off white to white pages. I'm super happy with this purchase. Very clean. And the next slab I grabbed was a Jumbo Comics number 128 and a 4.0. Matt Baker artwork for Sky Girl is in here, so I had to own a piece of some Matt Baker artwork. Again, his Sky Girl artwork is in here. Jumbo Comics number 128.
Back at it again. Picked up first cameo appearance of Mr. Sinister, X-Men 213. I know it's not labeled, but it is the first cameo appearance of Mr. Sinister. So, and a very special book that I received for my birthday. Took a few years to get back, but got a shout out to Lenny with Spineworks, the man right here. You know, Ryan Kincaid hooked it up. One of my favorite characters is Hulk, and he did this for me. So he used to play ball, and that's my number and my college I went to, and
college days.
Yep, from the college days to the comic book right here is really a true special gift for me, and this will be going up on the wall soon.
The man that never needs an introduction, Lenny from Spineworks, dear friend of the channel, dear friend of ours personally.
Thank you.
This is the man that you all heard the term Lenny Magic. Well,
there he is.
This is
in the flesh.
The verb that is now a noun.
Thank you.
Yes.
No, I have to thank everybody out there. That's first, because without you guys and all our customer base out there, there will be no Spineworks and there will be no Lenny Magic. We work hard. We give everybody the same treatment, and we push to the next level. So there's people out there that press a book once. If I have to press a book 20 times to get the results we need, we'll do it. And it's at the same cost. I got my comic haul.
Yeah, let's see what you got. What do we got?
Okay, so this just got back. It was like a birthday gift from our other location in New York. I gave him Critters 1, had Stan Sakai sign and remark, so he had his witness go to a show in Texas, I think in Houston, and Stan Sakai was there. And if anybody knows, Critters 1 is an early Usagi Yojimbo appearance, because it's before his solo series. So this came before, and I've had it in my PC for a while. I have another copy, but these books were prone to having, because of the quality, the staples in it. Usually they're corroded throughout the whole spine and staple,
which will impact the paper quality.
Right.
Yeah.
So, you know, so this book means a lot to me. It's really cool. And then, you know, he went out and got it done for me, because, you know, he knows I like Usagi Yojimbo.
That's a good birthday gift.
And I thought it was really cool. So he had that done and came back at 9.6. I am not complaining.
No.
Because again, you know, this book is old. So
what are you selling it for?
no, it's not for sale.
Yes, Red 5 strikes again.
There you go. So that's one. Here's the other book most people don't know, don't see. Just so you know, this is the variant cover to the Crow #1 that came out in 1999.
I've never
Now,
seen that.
he just said he never seen it. How about you, sir?
I've seen the
No?
Crow.
I've never seen it.
Well,
I've seen the
well, this book, what makes this book special, the cover is drawn by Tom McFarlane. It's one of the hardest top books to grab at a high grade.
because it's all black cover.
It's all black, and I mean, and it's gorgeous. I'm talking Todd really put, you know, his magic. And let me tell you, a lot of people, when I point this book out to them, they're like, what, Todd? Well, I want one now. Well, there you go. This book is very hard to come by. Came out in '99. It is the variant cover to the run. We are huge Crow fans. I have the original run and other versions of variations that came out throughout the years. And then we were going through a collection where a guy said, well, I don't got no Marvel DC in that collection. It's all, you know, indie stuff. But he says there's a lot of Image in there. And I was like, okay, what the heck? And I'm digging. And as soon as I saw the Crow, I was like, oh, okay. And when I pulled it up, I recognized McFarlane's work. And I was like, oh, gotta take that. I thought I would bring something that will, you know, for the top McFarlane, you know, maniacs, they would probably know. But for the people who are just getting into the hobby and like Todd and know only just Spider-Man, well, he did also the Hulk.
And Wolverine.
And he did Wolverine.
Marvel Team Up,
And
Marvel Age.
he even did
Batman.
a cover of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, I knew about that. Yeah.
But right.
Yeah, Conan.
Yeah, Flaming Karen. And then he did this, which was one of my all-time favorite covers.
I've never seen that.
Now,
Wow.
the next one. This is the first time Spider-Man meets Deadpool. Okay? So this is the first time. And a 9.8, it's a very tough book because as you can see, it is black in corners that, and the back. Yeah.
It's like
So-
Wolverine 3.
So yeah, so this is one tough book.
Why is the Flash in the back?
Because DC bought them. They trolled Marvel.
Yeah, hey, I don't know. I guess it's whatever they want, but this is one. I mean, can you get this book? Yes. Get it at a 9.8, going to be a little tough.
And custom label.
Yeah, and I had the New York City Skyline custom label added to it. Okay, next one. Without looking at the word, what's the significance of this?
That's the first album?
Yeah, in U.S. print, because there was an Italian version, which is super rare. You know who has it? The doctor. Mr. Parnes has it because I
OG
pressed it.
Brian, our very
Yeah.
own.
Yeah, he has the Italian printing that was before this.
Really?
And it's more of a prototype, but it is Hellboy. You can tell on the cover. But this is the first time Hellboy is put in print in the U.S. and it was released for San Diego Comic-Con #2.
It's a bird cover.
And no, that's
Bird is in there.
Well, yeah, but Sergio Aragones did the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tough book to get in 9.8. It is not easy.
How much you
Now-
want for that?
Now, how did you find? Did you find this one raw?
Yes, I've owned 3 copies. And the last thing I brought, because it just came
We're
back.
getting ready to get into Halloween season.
Yeah.
Spooky season
Now-
begins.
I was just talking about Just Go last.
Yeah, Joe Jusko.
Robert Englund.
Yeah. Well, the Robert Englund is not on this one, but I do have Robert Englund on the first comic book appearance of Freddy Krueger.
That's awesome.
That I have. I just didn't have time to pull it out of the box, but that one is, I think, a 9.4. And it's tough to be in the 9s on that book. Because first of all, it's an indie that you barely find.
Yeah.
And then Robert Englund is tough to get signatures on because usually he's like 2 per person. And even then, by the time you get to him, he might just kick you off the line because he
You might
takes
say, I don't want to do it.
forever, you know. He was at Fanboy last year and it was forever.
He's a talker.
What is the book that you dislike pressing the most?
Oh, can I say a specific type or a title? What do you-
Either or.
Okay, either or. Let's go with type of book, which
Yes.
is a real pain in the butt. I don't care who made it, but the more current type of square bound books, especially the Gambit that everybody's going crazy for, the X-Men Annual.
X-Men
Yeah.
Annual 14,
That-
the real first appearance.
That book. What's bad about those books that their spines, it's just full of glue. Okay,
Oh, so
it's
no.
not like the square bounds from the 70s and maybe early 80s where they were thick, they had a staple, and I think they were made with horse glue because you can heat those suckers up to 300 degrees and it will not melt or deteriorate. Where the current, like that book,
Yeah.
I could put it at 250, 30 seconds, and the glue's already seeping out of it.
So it's like Vengeance of Bane.
Yeah, same thing.
Yeah.
Anything.
I'm surprised you didn't say that one.
Well, no, the biggest pain because everyone's turning in the Gambit books. I mean, I got right now in my possession probably 40 copies.
Jeez.
From 3 different people.
3 different people, 40 copies.
Yeah, 40 copies. And it's not a rare book by no means.
No.
Okay, so I don't care what anybody says. It's not a rare book by no means.
Next question: favorite book to press?
Oh man.
What is the book when you see when a collector gives it to you that gives you the most joy?
The most joy. Wow.
Or era.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Era. I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good way of putting it. Silver.
Silver, not golden.
Golden, it's hit or miss. There's some golden books that the density of the paper is so light. When I say weight wise, it's almost like tissue paper.
So it's not too porous.
Oh my God. I mean, it's like you can actually use it to blow your nose. That's how thin that paper
So
is.
you can't have a lot of heat.
You can, and you have to be careful how much moisture you put into it because then it's over absorbent and it stays moist too long.
Yeah.
So you're gonna have to press it for a longer period of time or several times until you get all the moisture out. So certain golden books you gotta be careful because the density of the paper or weight. And then silver, a lot of them had pretty much the same weight range. But there's some golden books that the density is really like almost cardstock.
Yeah.
Or semi-cardstock. And you can play with it, but it doesn't come out like silver.
Okay.
You know, it's more manageable.
Yeah.
And silver is probably my favorite, time zone
Time
where,
zone. Okay.
to do it.
All right. Advice for a new collector.
I think the biggest advice I would tell a brand new collector, whatever you buy of older, let's say anything like, let's say 80s and under, please take the book out of the bag and board and ask permission or let them take it out of the bag and board. Please remove the tape because you don't know how many times I see people just take it out, the tape, and then that's the end of the book.
Yeah. You just
But
paid for it.
Yeah, you just bought it, right? But I told people, if you're going to spend money, take it out of the bag and board. I'm sorry to say, there's people you can trust in this world, but there's others that you're going to have to say, well, you got to ask him, do I trust this guy? Yeah, but he just bought a 20,000 book collection. Did he look at every book? Probably not. I'm sorry. When you're looking to do a show and you need to make your money back, from buying all that, you're going to pick out certain books and then the rest you're going to just go as you sail, and stuff like that. So did he have time to go through all those books? Probably not. So you got to say, hey, can I see the book? Can I open the book, count the pages, check the staples? I mean, I know it's hard when you get to the point about restoration, that's tough. But as a beginner, at least do that much. Count the pages, check if staples are intact or if the book is intact, And if you're not sure how many pages a book should have, pull out your phone, go Google, or you can go to mycomicshop.com, look up the book, and it'll tell you how many pages that book should have. So you shouldn't be guessing, oh man, I'm buying this book, how many pages? Because silver changed, from 8 wraps to 9, depending if it had a special poster thrown into it or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but then there were other books that, were anniversary or annuals or whatever, and they had more pages. So does everybody know? No, I don't know every page on every book, but if I'm not sure, mycomicshop.com, look up the book and it'll tell you how many pages that book is.
And
So-
MVS stamps, tattoos.
All of that, and oh, look at that. This is a rare book.
Oh,
This is what they call the Infinity book. And-
double.
What cover? Let's see those pages.
Wow, this is
wow.
gorgeous.
Oh,
1941, pre-World War.
Pages look great.
Yeah, this is what I will call off-white to white. Wow, I'm surprised you didn't give me that.
It's not mine.
Oh, that's
My
why.
brother's. It's my younger brother.
Oh, okay, because this is gorgeous. Oof.
That's a pretty book.
Yeah. Uh-oh. There you go, see? There's 2 pages stuck together. There we go.
No, they're not.
So that means there's something on here. Yeah, I can feel it. So that's got to get kind of rubbed off so it can get that stickiness. Because it'll stick again once you put it in the bag and board. But this is beautiful. I mean, this is what they call the Infinity cover. It's a well-known, documented Batman book. Pages are like almost like
They look great.
yesterday.
Yeah.
Look at that Joker.
Yeah.
There you go. When you
Wow.
get Joker in a book, You know, the value goes up right off the bat.
Smells
And look
great.
at that. Look at how Joker is in this. Yeah. Look at that.
Let me put you on the spot, Lenny. Real quick, eye test. What would you get?
Eye test, like grading wise?
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
Range.
just eyeballing it. The one thing that's throwing my mind is thinking right now, hopefully the book wasn't trimmed.
Yeah.
Because it's too perfect.
It does look nice. Now, we've had that book one in a poker game at a convention.
Mm.
It does look very sharp.
Yeah, I
How many
mean,
others can you see? You kind of go against it there.
I mean, I would have to take measurements off of this. You know what book that is? The Infinity. You know, it's in great shape, but the first thing I would do is measure it out. For some reason, just eyeballing it looks trimmed. It looks a bit small. I think that's the word for it. But other than that, it's still great. I mean, how many of these can you find? So I would take it trimmed or not.
in the golden age.
Yeah.
I mean, but it's,
Oh wow, there's another classic. And you can see right off the disc, off the size.
Yeah, from that
Yeah.
in comparison.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You see? Yeah, if you take it like this, you see what I mean? There's
The bottom.
a lot. You see? So I don't
that
know.
was 2 years later. You think it's been about
Yeah.
but it could have
It might have been, yeah. But again, it would really have to be measured out.
I decided to take a stack of my signature books, primarily all my Stan Lee books, and I give them over to Lenny to have them pressed, clean, get them ready for some JSA verification.
Mhm.
So this is the, the unboxing, if you will, right? So first we're looking at Avengers 25. So Stan Lee, perfect signatures location, and as the man actually pointed out, is not only did I get a nice little stack of books to get signed, but what is it that you actually noticed about all the books I gave you?
He wrote them.
You actually wrote in the books. So
Yeah.
it's not just a bunch of books signed by Stan Lee.
Yeah.
They actually have a reason for you to actually collect them. They're true collectibles from that perspective. So
Mhm.
beautiful work he did. I actually thought all these books were about 4.0 to 5.0. So I'm real happy that this one came back at a 6.5. That means the work was done.
I
That
love the
magic came through.
and just for people to know, the new color label scheme is just.
black and gold.
I think it's badass. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
put it.
incredible.
I mean,
It's amazing, bro.
the right amount of black with the gold in there and the white, and I mean
Yeah.
the label just stands out on its own.
Oh, they're
you know,
incredible.
It
and-
looks classy.
Oh no, yeah, it
Yeah,
does.
right?
It has a class.
That
touch.
in the prestige.
It looks
Yeah.
upscale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so next up we have a FF32. Right? Again, nice signature placement,
Mm-hmm.
right? So Stanley didn't just sign all over the art, right? He found a nice little spot for the signature. So, all right. Next up, we got FF67,
That
which
one.
we recently saw in a different video with our boy Comic Lore Pedro.
The first usage of Marvel pronouns.
Marvel pronouns in comics.
He and him.
First appearance I have. So dumb. But, I'm actually really surprised. I thought this book was about maybe a 6.0.
Yeah,
8.5.
it pressed
I mean,
out
the-
really nice.
The work
page.
was
And white pages, A5.
Yes,
That
yes, amazing. Again, nice placement on the
Mhm.
signature, right?
But the
Did-
centering is
Yeah,
fantastic on that book.
yeah. They did a good job on this
Yeah.
one. I'm not mad at this.
I wouldn't. Is it value wise?
And here we go. Here we go.
Ah,
yeah,
here we go.
Listen. This one, I'm not. Actually, I thought this was about A5. So I'm
We
really,
talked about it.
Yeah.
That
so,
was where you came at.
right.
That number.
So I'm actually okay at doing this, right? Right. Great placement again. The colors on this book pop.
Usually, this book, if you see it, it's a brown,
Yeah,
brownish,
right? On the
because of the off-white color. Like they're trying to imitate a newspaper. Okay, and newspapers are not even on that day. They're not white.
White. Yeah.
They're like an off-white.
Like a
you know,
little
okay?
tannish kind of
Right,
thing,
but
yeah.
this one is so beautiful, and an A5 on top of that Stan Lee. I mean, Beautiful book.
Yeah. And last one, got an FF55
Silver surfer cover.
battle cover. 5.5.
Off white to white.
Not bad at all. Great signature placement down here. Right? Doesn't take away from the art.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You get to appreciate
Somebody
the art.
really had Stan Lee holding his hand right here.
You think so? You think so?
Because before he would put it anywhere.
It's like,
And then he had the shakes. as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, yeah. But these, you could tell these signatures were done a while.
I think this
Some
is
years.
actually from 2014.
Yeah, that's a while back.
So
Yeah.
shout out to Chris one more time. So appreciate that, and appreciate you for doing all the
Oh,
work.
thank you.
So you guys, listen up, man. Let them know. Spineworks Comics.
Spineworks Comics.
Lenny.
We're
Hit
on
'em up.
Facebook, Instagram. You can reach out to us even through our webpage, spineworkscomics.com, and Spineworks Comics FL for my direct location.
Appreciate you sticking out with us, man,
Mhm.
hanging out with us, showing us your books, doing all this amazing my
Oh,
books
thank you.
personally. So thank you.
Incredible.